Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Warhammer Battle March as we continue to play through the story. In this episode we take Stefan von Kessel to take on a orc war boss. We take the war boss out, however we come across our first stumbling block. We try and take a formidable keep off of the chaos. In doing so we suffer numerous losses, however we succeed. We take our battered force further north. We find some rat men, also known as the Skaven. This is just before meeting up with some mysterious folk way in the north. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back in Warhammer Battle March, which, if you don't know what this game is, it's a spiritual precursor to Total War Warhammer. Really good, bit of an old game, but a really good game. So last episode we managed to defend Ursendorf against a Chaos Horde. Now we're going to continue through the story. So our first location would be meeting with Feldstrom. Just right click the location in the map. Our character will go there. Stefan von Kessel.
Glad to see you made it.
It's been a hard road, but yes, we're here now.
Good. My men are ready. When yours are rested, we shall prepare for the assault.
We'll make ready at first light.
Awesome. So now we get to go to these crossroads over here. Crossroads go to a green blockade duel. So I think this is a 1v1. So the river Ostenwash lies across the line of march. The bridge would take the army north to the lands of the enemy, while your scouts report there was a ford to the east. So you go to the ford to the east, because we want to do all the side quests. As the army of Ostermark heads towards Gottenrung, Stronghold of Darkness, a solitary warrior steps into the view. It's a massive orc warrior who raises his axe in challenge. Let's go fight him. So we can essentially choose who we want to fight. So we're just going to go for our main hero Stefan von Kessel here. Click fight. This should be a 1v1. Orcs live to fight. And the more violent and successful an orc is, the bigger he gets. Thus, orc war bosses are the largest and most ferocious of their kind. There you go, there's the orc boss. There we are. Apparently only got... We're going to go straight into combat here. There you go. So now we're in a duel. You can see this rings appeared. So we can go for defensive tactics. You can essentially go for what type of skills you want to use. So I want to use a parry here. And I think it's probably worth us going for... Let's go for offensive. This doesn't have the best accuracy. Do I have any more skill points to use? We've got 2 skill points here. So we go for duelist again. Let's go for... Deadly Strike. Yeah, let's go for 2 points into Deadly Strike. We can do a little bit more damage. Although it doesn't look like we're going to lose this. Should be okay. You can just see when they're about to use some skills, it comes up above their head. So we're going to go back to offensive strike. And go straight for Hand of Sigmar. And cunning dodge, so you dodge to attack. We ideally want to use parry when he uses one of his big hits. So we can just use a parry here. So you can see we missed. He didn't do a big attack, but he was able to dodge it. And we've got a new weapon here. We've got a level up as well. That's awesome. So let's give ourselves a little more HP. There we go. Mission over. We've got our swordsman just cheering down here, halberdiers. That is a duel over. That's the first time we're able to show you a duel. We can now close that. And we're still in Chapter 1, the Call of War. So I believe this fight to the north, in the Northern Keep, is the end of that Chapter 1. There we go. You defeated the Orc War Boss. His army fled. We've got 2,000 gold, which is pretty cool. Let's enter the town. I think we can put something onto our hero. So if we go to Alchemist, we should have the sword in here. 25% chance to hit, more attack speed. That's a lot better than what we've got. There you go. So we go for this as a weapon, and then we can close this, and we go to Guttenrung, the Stronghold of Darkness. And we'll see what this place has for us. I'm pretty sure this is a siege battle, if I remember correctly. The Chaos-occupied fortress must be retaken at all costs. Your forces must breach the walls and storm the castle to achieve victory. Captain Feldstrom is an expert at siege warfare, and his words should be heeded closely. So we've got our heroes here. We want to use our knights. We've got a really strong swordsman, really strong halberdiers, and we've got some of these. Some handgunners. We're going to click fight. The Chaos-held fortress looms on the horizon, and the army of Ostermark makes camp in preparation for the siege.
Never been in a siege?
Only on the inside of a castle.
We don't have time for a long siege. More and more marauders could arrive any time. You'll have to assault the walls. It's bloody work, very bloody work. My cannons can only do so much. Bring down a wall if it goes well. You'll have to go in, through the walls or over them.
The battery is sighted, Captain. We're trained on the base of the wall and the ramparts.
Very well. Be prepared to commence the bombardment on Captain von Kessel's order.
Yes, Captain. We'll give them a heavy storm and no mistake.
So, I've only ever done this mission once before. After this mission, this is the furthest I've ever gotten. And it's quite a fun mission, actually, if I'm going to be honest. But I do know to expect something. So, the Chaos-occupied fortress must be retaken at all costs. Your forces must breach the walls and storm the castle to achieve victory. Captain Feldstrom is an expert at siege warfare, and his words should be heeded closely. So I've already read that. It's fine. So here's our force here. There's our ally here for 2 great cannons and some great swordsmen. And here's the enemy here. Here's the enemy castle. So we just want to end deployment phase. I'm happy with where we are.
Children will be taught of the day the Empire cast a shadow of chaos from these lands, and you shall be counted amongst those blessed, for you will be able to say, I was there!
So, we are going to split our force here. White Wizard is going to go this way, and the normal heroes can go this way, and our horsemen are going to run away.
My cannons will turn these walls to rubble, Stefan.
So he's giving me his cannons. I'm going to attack his... I'm just going to attack his normal troops. And the reason why I split my troops up here is that they actually do sally out. From what I remember last time, they actually sent some troops outwards to us. Okay, so there we go. They've got a hell cannon. They've got 2 hell cannons. Not ideal. You guys try and hit the hell cannon. Oh, okay, you can't hit the hell cannon. That's a bit annoying.
Commencing bombardment.
Do you guys want to attack there? You guys just want to keep moving this way? And let's...
Sigmar does not will it. Setting off, my lord.
We have learned much from the elves.
There we go. So we managed to take that out. So we want to be careful with that cannon. As you can see there, it's just done loads of damage to our troops here. We've lost nearly all of our halberdiers. So we want to get nice and close. You can see that they're just throwing everything they've got at us. You guys can now move down this way. They've just got normal marauders. Let's move slightly further up. Okay, annoyingly, your troops already start off with walking. I want them to run everywhere. That is really annoying. There should be a minimum range of that cannon. You guys try and attack the cannon if you can. Okay, we've just lost our Bright Wizard. And I'm hoping our Bright Wizard isn't dead. Okay, we breached the wall. That's fine. We've just lost our... Okay, we're losing a lot of troops here. But you were doing a siege anyway. You guys move forward. You guys move up. And we want you to maybe capture that. Okay, the hell cannon is down. Okay, you guys try and run. What can you guys still hit? You guys can hit these maybe. Okay, you lost more soldiers there. As to be expected. Okay, I want you guys to capture that. Why are you guys not firing? I want you guys to take those out.
Defeat is impossible.
Okay, it looks like they're not bothering to fire. Really annoying. And our cannons are just going to kind of do their own thing. I don't know what we're capturing here. Okay, did we capture the main gate? It looks like we didn't capture the main gate. That's fine. We're going to go straight on in. They got some horsemen here.
The enemy is sallying forth.
There you go, that's the Salian 4th, which I was expecting. We've got some Marauders down there. And we've got our Knights here as well.
There will be no respite while one foe draws breath.
And we're going to see what happens if we lose all of our troops. Because we obviously lost a lot of troops here. There we go, we're losing... Looks like they're going to be dropping some troops onto our archers here. Our handgunners. Nice, you leveled up to level 10. Perfect. Give yourself more HP. And we need to try and take on these guys over here. You guys, if you can try and hit those guys trying to sneak around behind. We need to attack those. We need a... If we try and get a hero over here to try and attack these. It looks like our knights are kind of struggling. And how are you doing? That's fine. You guys, don't really know what you guys are doing. I've told you guys to attack these warriors.
Protect the cannons. We cannot breach the walls without them.
There you go. So they've just snuck around behind. They're going to attack our cannons. Not the end of the world if they take them out, because we've already breached the wall.
Your brave soldiers have fought to the last.
When you're going to fire?
You'll have to swap that.
For Magnus and the Empire.
I'm not really sure what all of our warriors have just done then. That's fine. Grab this item.
Make it so. The foe shall rue the day they defied the Emperor.
The army of the Emperor is
And...
under attack. The
Okay,
faithful shall
you guys go back down, try and stop them.
Magnus and the Empire. We are
Okay,
yours
they
to
are
command.
attacking these cannons. I don't really care too much about those.
Fought to the last.
Protect our land.
We lost one cannon.
Guard our people.
Be good if our...
To the Empire.
It's really annoying, the fact that it takes ages to come up and down these ladders, which kind of makes sense. And our hero just over here doing a load of damage. I'm just going to leave him be.
The enemy will pay in blood.
As long as he doesn't die, which I think we should be okay. You come out here to attack those. You go over there and attack those. Try and... We weren't going to be given that cannon anyway, from what I remember. It's just good to have. Let's just try and help our hero here.
Yes, my lord.
You guys attack that one. Swordsman just captured that. Good.
Step out smartly, lads.
Why are you not... I don't understand. The AI, okay, is a lot like Total War Warhammer. The AI is a bit janky because I want them to attack these Marauders. And it looks like they just want to go into melee for some reason. Okay, you just grab some of these items. You guys get involved and try and take them out as well.
We need those cannons in operation.
Ready and prepared.
Okay, just going to go grab all this gold, all these potions. You get involved straight over here.
The allies of the
The
Empire
Empire will prevail.
It's amazing how much damage siege weapons do as well. So we lost a lot of troops because of these hell cannons.
Guard our people. Our orders are clear.
But it's just like a normal siege. If you get hit by a cannonball, you're probably not going to get back up. And... Oh, nice. These great swordsmen are actually helping me. Somewhat.
There is bloody
Grab
work
that gold.
to be done this day. I am
I
needed
don't
all
really
day.
care for the potion that's outside the gates. You guys all attack this, I guess. Nice. So we've won this with one of your handgunners, one of your swordsmen, and our hero.
Rout the scum
He did lose the Bright Wizard, but never mind. And here we go, this guy. Is he winning? Looks like he's winning. His great swordsman, I really do like the Empire great swordsmen. They're really cool. But that should be us almost captured that zone. We've got more Marauders coming around. It looks like they've got a war banner, so they're quite well equipped. So you've got a countdown to take this location as well. That's pretty cool. And okay, they're all level 3. Looks like we've captured this. I think we may have to go out and take on the last of their troops. So we've just got this one unit here. And everyone's still running good. I think it also messed me up. Oh, there you go. Victorious. Nice. Quick, quick. Drop out of here. We lost so many troops there. Although we did win, we lost so many troops. Lost nearly 100 of our troops. We lost one hero. Not ideal. It only took 7 minutes. It's quite quick. With the followers of Chaos forced from their fortress, they must retreat into the north, leaving the Empire in peace. For the moment, at least.
Von Kessel, make your report.
It was a grim battle, Count. The northern scum resisted until the end, and we lost many men in the fighting.
We did lose many men, over half our army.
Left to salvage of the keep, I'm afraid.
So, rather than taking Gottrung, you have leveled it, Von Kessel?
It would have been better to take the fortress intact, Captain. It will take much work to make this place ready for use again.
If we had stormed the ramparts over the piles of our dead, would that have been satisfactory?
Your insolence does you no credit, Von Kessel. Must I listen to your constant yapping?
If you think...
Enough of your excuses! You will remain here until I can find something useful for you to do. Something more suited to your attitude. Now!
Okay, so they just have a bit of a squabble there. So now we're moving into Chapter 2, the hosts of Ulthuan.
With the forces of chaos massing for another attack, the aid of the High Elves was sorely needed. Their backs to the sea, the High Elves were fighting hard to establish themselves in the land of the Empire, as the depraved hordes from the north launched assault after assault against them. The Reichsmarschall tasked Stefan von Kessel with an advance to the Nordland coast to meet up with the forces newly arrived from Ulthuan. This was to be no easy mission, for not only were the warriors of the Chaos Gods between Stefan and the elves, but a hidden danger lurked in the darkest shadows.
Ooh, interesting. So here we are, starting Chapter 2. This would be pretty cool. I have seen the beginning of this act. I can't remember what happens. Oh, we start with Stefan. That's not good because we have a completely destroyed army. We've lost a bright wizard. We've got a great cannon at least. Oh, that's not good. For replacement, at least we've got loads of money here to buy a load of replacements. And it looks like we're going straight under minions of. So we're going straight into a battle here. Do we have anything else we can buy? No. So we're going to be going to this fight quite weak. So we have very weak art units here. We might be okay. So straight into minions of the Under Empire. Ah, Under Empire. Those are rats. Those are Skaven. The High Elves are trapped on the Nordland coast, and Otto von Gruber has dispatched an army to aid them. However, the brave soldiers of Ostmark must first traverse the dark forests of Nordland and the perils that lie within. So, once again, bit of a shame we've lost our Bright Wizard. So we're going to have to go for 2 swordsmen and all the other units we've got. You have got a load of range, which is good. We're going to go click fight. It's a bit of a shame we took such a beating taking that castle. Dense woods can disrupt an advance and slow enemy troops down. And the sweeping forests of the Empire hide many dangers, like minions of the Under Empire. Here we are. So, we're going to move everyone up. And we're going to end deployment phase.
The quest is not as it first seems.
So, we've got like some poison over here. What is our mission here? Call for reinforcements as secondary. Capture the muster horn. And kill the Skaven warlord and destroy the enemy camp. Stefan must survive. Okay, if I zoom over here, it looks like that's the mustering horn. Okay, there's a big Skaven camp here. Okay. So, we're going to slowly move up.
The foe have been spotted.
And we are going to. Apparently, foes have been spotted, so we're gonna run.
Moving battery.
And we're just gonna stop where we are.
What manner of creatures are these? They come from nowhere.
Okay, they're clan squire. We're gonna see how good we are. So we've got a couple huntsmen.
Ready for orders. Awaiting your command.
And they should start firing in a second.
As the gods decree.
Okay, or not. Okay, looks like I have to give the order to start firing. That's fine.
Spotted. Give them a storm of lead.
Now you guys can start firing as well. There we go. That's them routed. However, they're very quickly reformed. Okay, they looks like they're not routing. That's fine. Okay, you can start attacking these.
Victory is assured.
You guys move forward a little bit. Okay, we almost missed them. So we've got some storm vermin, loads of storm vermin. You guys attack these, please. Just want them off the field, or not. They're down. So I'm a bit worried about those storm vermin, to be honest. Right, okay, you can focus on these storm vermin here.
has crushed we await your command.
You may have to go over then focus on those storm vermin coming on that flank. You guys want to attack those. You guys all want to attack this. Okay, my cannon has stopped firing. It's fine. And can I level up more HP? Nope, no need to level up HP anymore. Right, let's give him a little bit more damage. Oh, he's got 2 levels. Nice. And let's give him a little bit more magic resistance. Although he doesn't get hit by magic very often.
We shall prevail. Sigmar, grant us victory.
There we go, okay. So we've got an item over here. Quickly go grab that gold. So they've got some more troops up here. They've got some artillery. They've got a warp lightning cannon. Okay, that is bad. Oh, warp lightning cannon pretty much just destroyed my cannons.
We are yours to command. Loaded and eager.
You guys want to take on these as soon as possible. You guys move this way. And if that warp lightning cannon hits my... Okay, warp lightning cannon hit my soldiers, which is better than hitting my cannon. My cannon can then just keep firing on them.
A fine shot.
Let's see how much damage it does. Bonk. Okay, did loads. Well, didn't do loads, but did a fair bit of damage. Amazing. Right. Okay, they attacked our hero there. We want this gold. Okay, for some reason my hero is walking.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
There's an unnatural look to those green clouds.
You guys move in there.
It would be better to avoid them.
Okay, we want to try and hit these wind poison globadiers behind. They are going to do loads of damage to our swordsmen.
We shall rout the scum from the field.
And it looks like our swordsman here just took an absolute beating. How are you doing? Okay, that's been destroyed. Fine, you attack that altar. Okay, this unit's taken a huge amount of damage. And, well, their storm vermin's leveled up, which is good. Can we get you out of there? Because there's only... No, okay, you're all down. That's fine. And then let's try and attack those globadiers.
Commencing bombardment
of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
Get moving.
Okay, that's not ideal. Never mind. We lost a unit. Okay, let's get our cannon up here as well. Let's see if this does anything when it hits it. No, it hasn't done anything. That's fine. Okay, got some storm vermin there as well. So I think they've got a limited amount of troops on the field. As they've got a limited amount of troops, they're going straight for the poison cloud. That's amazing. I'm not going to worry about these. They're going to die. And I believe they've got a limited amount of troops on the field. So if I can just hold the line and just hold them back, we're pretty much guaranteed to win. So I don't think they keep spawning troops. Okay, let's... Shoot on will is on. So I'm going to let you fire as much as you like. You guys all got shoot on will as well, haven't you? You do, yes. Shoot on will on.
For Magnus and the Empire. Get moving, you slugs.
And you're firing on those. Good. Oh, we've got some... Okay, normal clan rats. Okay, I'm not too worried about clan rats, to be honest.
The gods have granted this day to earn our glory.
Okay, we're going to...
The army of the Emperor is under attack.
Okay, our hero should be able to hold his own. I believe... Is he leveled up again? He has. Awesome. So let's give him... Let's just level up all of these, I guess. We're going to make him as strong as possible. He's leveled up again. Amazing.
The might of Sigmar has crushed the foe.
And will offer none.
So he's getting quite strong now. He's got 33 HP, which is insane.
Defeat is impossible.
You're going to move up the hill.
They might use the horn to call for reinforcements.
Granted this day to earn our glory. Loose quickly now.
Okay, so there's the horn. Can you destroy that?
Storm the stronghold.
You guys move up.
The foe have been spotted.
It looks like, yeah, okay, they've got a huge camp down here. Looks like, okay, that's the yellow thing on the map. That's fine. Let's try and avoid this poison.
On the left, move out.
Okay, let's make you all run, please. Kind of want you to get you into position as soon as possible.
Get moving, you slugs.
Victory is assured.
Okay, these guys have been routed. Okay, they're not coming back on the field. Oh, nice, you guys are leveled up. I think most of our troops are leveled up.
We stand ready to fight.
Okay, we managed to take that. Good.
While one foe draws breath.
Favor us, mighty Tol.
I want you guys... I actually want all of you to be essentially in a line there. Ring of Enfeeblement, that's cool.
No retreat.
The foe
Right.
have been spotted.
We shall rule the battlefield.
So you have got the high ground here. Obviously, we don't have very many troops. That's the only problem. We've got a warlock down there. We've got a lot of troops down here.
The Emperor rewards the bravest.
The end of the battle draws nigh.
How come we've since we haven't got very much time? Not sure.
There shall be no retreat. We shall rout the scum from the field.
I'm pretty sure we don't have a time limit on these missions. Apparently we do. So we've got a countdown. We've got 12 seconds.
The gods have granted this day to
We've
earn
captured
our
this
glory.
Altar of Vitality. We're going to see what happens in 5 seconds.
The Empire
The
will
foe have been
prevail.
spotted.
I am needed over there.
The end of the battle
We
draws
shall
nigh.
rule the
There we
battlefield.
go. So, call for reinforcements, capture. Okay, we have to capture and hold it for 30 seconds. We've done that. Good. You just stay up there.
Fighting is biggest.
The might of Sigmar has crushed the
It
foe.
looks like they're only attacking us at one at a time.
Well, Captain, it seems like Reinhardt's sure shots have arrived just in time. Where would you
Oh,
like it?
nice. We've got some more troops. Amazing. So we've got some handgunners. I don't think they're even ours at the moment.
Spotted.
There
You
will
want
be no respite
to try and hold them
while
back.
one foe draws breath.
The might of Sigmar.
And you want to attack the Storm Vermin by the looks of it.
Fight for the Empire.
We need these guys down here as soon as possible. This is going to be a bit tasty. You use your armour.
Will follow me.
Okay, we don't control those guys. That's fine.
Powder packed in.
And we've just another level here. That's great. So we're just going to try and keep our guy alive. Give him some more armour. And nice, nice. This is really useful having those troops here as a bonus. Obviously we've got this. We need to go down here and physically capture this. That's fine. You guys have leveled up. You guys are leveled up. Okay. We need our huntsman to level up now. And it looks like our hero's leveled up again. Okay, this is really useful having our hero in the thick of it. I like the fact you can level up your heroes mid-fight as well. And you guys don't really need to fight. Just kind of stand back. Okay, you need a potion.
There shall be no retreat.
And let's bring all of our troops up. Let's try to bring them all up to here.
There is bloody work to be
I'm
done
going
this
to presume
day.
that we're going to be able to 1v1 that guy. So let's give ourselves even more HP, even more armor.
With
And then we want to use a health potion.
we will earn victory.
has crushed the foe.
So I can click down here. I can right click this. And this should make it into a duel, 1v1.
The Emperor rewards the bravest. The gods have granted this day
And
to earn
for
our
some reason it's
glory.
not turning it into a duel. That's
No
fine.
retreat, only glory or death.
Oh, bugger, they're behind us. You guys try and take them on.
Cannon ready, my lord.
Our cannon's focusing on it at least. Our hero's just over here just doing his thing. And this is level 17.
Enemy commander has been sent into Moore's grasp.
I am needed over
There you
there.
go. So you just want to grab this
Our
item if you can.
advance must continue.
Looks like you can't grab it from there. Okay, we managed to secure our aft, our rear. Got a load of storm vermin here.
Who now could swing the battle? The enemy will pay with their blood.
So we've just got a hero over here. I wouldn't mind some more backup from our ally here.
Ready and
I'm going to be honest.
The gods have granted this day
Because we've
to earn our
got
glory.
this storm vermin as well. These are definitely storm vermin. Okay, you turn around, you might be able to hold them back. Yeah, everyone's opening fire now.
Sigmar, guide our shafts.
And the tankier we have our hero, obviously, because this guy is just going to be essentially our front line for a while.
We shall rule
Until we can get another army. So we did lose a lot. You guys, okay, you're level 3 as well. You guys are now level 3. Okay, our entire force here is level 3. The exception of our cannon. you've just leveled up again. Let's level that one up.
The gods have granted this day to
Got a
their
horn.
glory.
Media stops own fleeing units. That's useful.
Sigmar has crushed the
Fight for
foe.
the Empire!
Okay, they're behind us again. We just want to stop them from taking this. I'm pretty sure the
Shall make our stand.
game is over.
Step lively there.
Ready for orders.
The might
Briskly
of Sigmar
forward,
has
men.
crushed the foe.
There we go. We'll leave these guys facing our stern. And you can try and take this. So what's the mission here? Survive the battle, destroy the enemy camp. Oh, okay, we have to destroy the camp itself. That's fine.
Ready for orders.
I don't think we can attack the... don't think we can attack these. So I think this is the camp it's referring to. We have to... we damage this enough and it'll become ours, I believe. There we go, it's now ours.
Massacred everybody. This is not a random ambush. There's a lot more of these creatures out there.
There's a lot more rat men. You're
I've heard
right.
stories about these things. It's from the College of Engineers in Altdorf. It's a Hellblaster volley gun, and it'll be devastating if we can find someone to fix it up and crew it.
Ooh, a volley gun would be good. Another piece of artillery would be awesome. I think that's the end of this mission, which will leave us in a really good place. We'll probably quickly go and... oh, nice. Knights of the Blazing Sun just leveled up as well. So we lost 43 units, which is that entire unit of swordsmen. But we killed a ton. We did really well there. And I think the next location... so it was a battle into a church, into a garrison by the looks of it. So hopefully we can quickly heal up our forces. Hellblast for... nice, we've got Hellblast, that's good. And then let's move on to the next location. And here we should be able to heal up, I'm hoping. At the head of the elven army stands a female mage, swathed in light robes. She beckons to Stefan. What does she say?
You lead this force?
Oh, the Larian.
I do. I am Captain Stefan von Kessel of the Ostermark Army, under orders from Emperor Magnus to fight alongside you.
You may call me Aurelian. As an Archmage of Safri, I command these warriors.
It's not a
More of our
Larian.
ships will be arriving soon, and you must meet up with those aboard. I must travel a different path for the moment. Some of our kinsmen have been trapped, and I march to relieve them. You will most likely arrive at your goal before I do. Await me there.
I am ordered to offer whatever assistance I can. I think you overestimate the Northmen, though. Their strength is broken, spread thin.
None know better than we the nature of the powers that pollute the northern wastes. We see what you do not. One will arise from the ashes and blood to lead them again. That cannot be allowed to happen, for the sake of my people as well as yours.
I did not mean to.
If we are to be allies, you must trust me. There are dark things in the world that are beyond the knowledge of men.
But not the elves?
But not the elves. Tell me, what is that mark upon your face?
It is a scar. From a hot brand. My father, my grandfather were tainted with the darkness. It is a reminder to me and a warning to others.
Whatever may have been, there is no taint within you.
I have always thought...
If you were truly marked, I would have killed you.
Okay, looks like we've met up with the elves. We're going to see what they've got for us. That's pretty cool. I like the elves. Not as cool as the Empire, not as cool as dwarves, not as cool as the Chaos, but they're pretty cool. And here we are. Oh, no, there we were. So we can make a camp. So if we click back over here, you can't move this army right now, but we should be able to make a camp. So we can replenish our forces. And we want to replenish them all the way. It's quite costly, but that's fine. There you go, our entire force is upgraded. So we spent all of our money there. It's a shame we can't actually level up our course, but that's fine. I level up our force. We got an enemy base here. Looks like we can't move the army right just yet. We've got Sea of Claws. I really like this map design. Really beautiful. And obviously we came from there, Northern Keep. Yeah, this map design is beautiful. And looks like Lord of Skulls. That's cool. Right, I'm going to stop exploring. We're going to carry on this next week, next Tuesday, as we are going to start playing as the elves. So we've got an elven force over here. I don't know who's in my army. I don't know how to see who's in my army. So we're just going to wing it, and we're going to start by playing with the elves. So if you made it this far, thank you much for watching. As per usual, got a couple of links in the description down below. One link is to my community Discord if you want to join the community. Small community, slowly growing. You're more than welcome. You've got 2 links to 2 other YouTube channels. One is to Mrs Rothmers, One Nerd to Rule Them All, which is all about lore. If you like Lord of the Rings lore, Warhammer lore, and some Witcher, some Game of Thrones, have a look over there. And then finally, we've got a joint YouTube channel called Nerdy Miniatures, which is all about the Warhammer tabletop, where we are collecting, building, and soon to be battling some Age of Sigmar, Warcry. We're going to be doing some Old World and 40k sometime soon. And we've got some Lord of the Rings in there as well. So, have a wonderful day, everyone, and we'll see you soon.